Yes, I'm Fred Bully, the head of programs, Christian Aid South Sudan program. Uh, to me, localization is super important and it's very critical to delivering humanitarian assistance. For the context of South Sudan, regardless of the nature of the humanitarian crisis, the humanitarian responders who are before the crisis, during the crisis, and after the crisis, always with the communities, are very key. Reason being, the multiple displacements of communities have always been a factor of critical and their needs. But the local actors are in better position to trace where their original communities have moved to, whether once or twice or three times. This is a reason of their high significance to respond to the needs of those communities whenever they are needed. This is in contrast to what the local actors are doing compared to other actors that have not been always easily positioned to find out and trace where local communities have gone into hiding. So by doing so, by promoting localization within South Sudan, it means humanitarian response come in timely to those that are displaced into hidings where they cannot be accessed by the conventional means of access using, let's say, vehicles. The local actors foot long distance. They swim through swamps to access those communities. So that itself positions them as the best responders during time of crisis within South Sudan from 2013 up to now, and even better for the future once we embrace localization, because they would have the means to access in a better and appropriate way. So that's what we are here for as Christian Aid with other partners, trying to promote and mobilize any other humanitarian actor that is within South Sudan, that by promoting and working with local actors, we would reach those communities in a more effective and efficient way. And that itself means greater impact at the community level. Thank you.
And what do you think are the challenges to localization?
The challenges that local actors face greatly mirrors the challenges that their counterparts that are the INGOs and the UN would face. But what we mean by challenges that they would face, these are challenges that can be addressed. Just like any other challenge that would face INGOs, local actors will definitely have challenges in terms of fundraising, in terms of program development, in terms of procurement and logistics. Why? Because their capacities in terms of the human resource is a little bit low. But this is something that we can work with together to develop. So the challenges that are being pronounced are challenges that can be addressed. These are things that are within our means. Those that embrace localization will have the means to address this, just like how we do capacity building within our competence building priorities as INGOs, as the UN organizations, that yes, we can sharpen our competencies, which are very intentional and very strategic in order to be better responders.